of making sure that you learned something tonight? And will we live up to the vision of making sure that you meet and connect and network tonight?
Yes.
And will we make sure that the woman that I'm about to introduce is going to go beyond the walls of being a Congresswoman?
That's right.
All right, so leadership that listens. Leadership that listens. Donna Edwards is a unique voice who will always put families first. Get this. The first African American woman ever elected to Congress in the state of Maryland. Now, while in Congress, she has taken on special interests from Wall Street to the NRA and those who protect them, fought to protect and expand Medicare and Social Security, and worked to get big corporate money out of the politics. And because we always talk about what we put out in the universe, we will attract back to us. Yes. While in the Senate, Donna will carry on Senator Mikulski's legacy of women's leadership in Maryland. She will fight to create well-paying middle-class jobs, get guns out of the hands of domestic abusers, address income inequality, provide debt-free college, and make critical investments in education for our students. Please, everyone, let's do her justice. Congresswoman Donna Edwards.
Thank you. I am so delighted to be here, and I was just sharing, Larry was just sharing with me, he's been trying to get me out to one of these events for a couple of years now, so I'm glad to be here now. Thank you. And you know what? I just came from over on Capitol Hill, and I was talking with a group of young people, and I just said to them, live your dreams. Don't live your parents' dreams. Don't live your educators' dreams. Don't live your neighbors' dreams. Don't live your peers' dreams. Live your dreams. I feel really blessed that I have been able to be in the United States Congress and the House of Representatives serving the people of the 4th Congressional District of Maryland. And I have to tell you, when I started out, people said, oh, you can't do that. They said, oh, you better not do that. And I just said, I want to do this. And I think that sometimes, and all of you know it because you know it both in your successes and in your failures, that you can listen to all of those things in your head and just downright talk yourself out of stuff. And so I wasn't going to talk myself out of running for the House of Representatives. I haven't been able to talk myself out of serving the people of the 4th Congressional District, and I am not going to talk myself out of being in the United States Senate.
All right now.
Now look, Senator Mikulski was elected in Maryland, the first woman ever elected on her own to the United States Senate. I mean, she has a legacy that she's really built. And some people say, you know, no one can fill Senator Mikulski's shoes. And you know what? I'm here to tell you, Senator Mikulski's about 5'2", and she wears like a size 6. I wear a size 10. I'm not filling her shoes. I'm going to build on her legacy. And you know, I know I just have a couple of minutes here, but I want to tell you a little bit about what inspires me to run for the United States Senate. It isn't just the history making. I mean, after all, there's only been one black woman to serve in the United States Senate, Carol Moseley Braun from Illinois. I am proud to have her endorsement. She served just one term. 239 years of history in this nation. One black woman who served in the United States Senate. That's the legacy that I want to build on. But it isn't just about being a black woman in the Senate, and I think being a black woman lends something to the United States Senate. I mean, 100 senators in there, surely there's room for the voice of one black woman who's prepared to talk about what it means to build and strengthen our families and our communities, who's prepared to talk about what it means to, you know, invest in entrepreneurship, because after all, black women are the fastest growing sectors of entrepreneurs in this country. Who understands that the way that we build up this great nation is strengthening all of our small businesses, not just some of them. And so, you know, I entered this race with a little bit of humility, actually a lot of humility. Because I think that when you're going around and you're asking, 5.5 million people to put their trust in you, to say that you have their confidence to go forward and to do things on their behalf, that is an awesome, awesome responsibility. And I am prepared to take on that responsibility, but also not to be afraid to speak the great truth to the powers that are out there. Not to be afraid to be in the United States Senate and cower away from supporting strengthening Social Security and Medicare. To cower away from doing the things that it's going to take to make sure that our children can really live their dreams. I came out of undergraduate school and law school with almost $100,000 in student debt. Can you imagine how many businesses you could start with a little $100,000 in seed cash, right? Just a little seed money, And so what's happening in this country is that our students are our young people so loaded down with debt that they can't live their dreams. And we can't expect them to live their dreams like that. And so we need to think about these things as investments. Everything all around us falling apart because we haven't made the investments that it takes. And our small business owners particularly are minority contractors, and we need to stop calling them minority contractors. You know why? Because we're becoming the majority. And it's about time we started thinking about ourselves like a majority. And so I'm really excited to be on this journey and to have you join me, and I want you to join me on this journey into the United States Senate. And I want you to join me in that history making, but more than that, I want you to join me in making a difference in the lives of people, not just in Maryland, but across this country. And when you join me on that journey, I'm not going to let you down. Thank you very much.